The stars this week found something genuinely alarming. Two planets the size of Jupiter just turned up lighter than cotton candy. A ghost shark surfaced in the Mediterranean, and someone stole 29 million conversations from an AI. The cosmos is having a week. Welcome to Cosmic MaybeScope, the only horoscope show that believes in you slightly more than cotton candy windmills. I am your host, broadcasting live from a studio that is aggressively not Fiji, where right now the lagoon is 82 degrees, and someone is beginning a kava ceremony at sunset to the sound of a ukulele I can almost hear if I close my eyes hard enough. Let us get into it. Aries. Scientists just found a tiny cluster of ancient neurons that work like a built-in distraction filter. And when they switched those neurons off, everything became equally urgent at once, which is your entire biography. Perseus is leaning into your chart this week with focused, pointed energy, and the cosmos is handing you access to something similar: the ability to close the tabs, pick the one thing, and finish it. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Aries.
Those ancient focus filter neurons fire on your behalf, and you get 3 things done instead of starting 9.
Taurus. A cave in New Zealand just opened a million-year-old time capsule, complete with a possible flying ancestor of the kakapo, and evidence that volcanoes rewrote entire ecosystems long before humans arrived to complicate things. You are the sign that holds memory the way that cave held fossils. Sealed, intact, and richer than anyone expected. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Taurus.
That long memory becomes your actual competitive advantage, and something you preserved from 2 years ago turns out to be exactly the right tool for Tuesday.
Gemini. A new study out of Japan found that planting more trees to protect farmland can actually reduce bird diversity, because the species that need open sky lose their habitat to the ones that prefer cover, and the net result is less life, not more. Cassiopeia watches over your chart right now, and she finds this deeply Gemini. More of one good thing crowding out another good thing, the solution becoming the new problem. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Gemini.
You stop adding to the plan and start protecting what already works. And the results are better than anything you would have built from scratch.
Cancer. NASA's Cold Atom Lab is cooling matter aboard the International Space Station to temperatures colder than deep space itself until it stops behaving like matter and exists in multiple states at once, which is you, this week. And the cosmos means that as a compliment, you are both the feeling and the person having the feeling. Both the crab on the shore and the one already in the water, and Orion is watching that ambiguity with something close to admiration. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Cancer.
A crow opens a branch office in your conscience and starts taking notes, and by Thursday, the emotional ledger finally balances.
Leo. A juvenile great white shark surfaced off Spain this week and confirmed a mystery that researchers have been chasing for 160 years. The ghost population of Mediterranean great whites is real, it is breeding, and it has been there the whole time, unseen by everyone who was not looking carefully enough. You are that shark, Leo. Present, unhurried, and about to make someone recalibrate their assumptions about which waters you inhabit. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Leo.
You surface in a room where people assumed you had left, and the effect lasts considerably longer than your actual time in the room.
Virgo. A magnitude 8.8 earthquake off Kamchatka sent a tsunami across the entire Pacific, and when a NASA satellite finally caught it in motion, the waves did not behave as the models predicted. Bigger rupture, unexpected movement, reality exceeding the framework by a significant margin. You have a model for most things, Virgo, and your model is usually good. The Pleiades are nudging your third house with a blunt message. Update the model, do not mourn it. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Virgo.
One assumption you have held about a project or a person turns out to be smaller than what is actually there, and the revision feels better than the original plan.
Libra. 2 Jupiter-sized planets exist somewhere in the outer solar system right now that are less dense than cotton candy, enormous and practically weightless, holding their rare gravitational partnership together through some improbable structural logic the universe has not fully explained yet. The cosmos sent you this image on purpose. You are also enormous, improbable, and holding together. And Andromeda is in your corner confirming that this is not fragility, it is architecture. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Libra.
You stop adding weight to a situation that was never meant to carry it, and the lightness you find is not performed, it is structural.
Scorpio. A Thomson Reuters survey found that a third of lawyers and accountants are already using unsanctioned AI tools their firms never approved. And among the ones who say their organization is moving too slowly, that number jumps to 41%, which means the most controlled professionals on Earth are quietly going rogue in spreadsheets everywhere. You recognize this energy completely. You have also been operating in a system that moves too slowly for what you actually know. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Scorpio.
The clouds that have been drifting overhead, like a lost committee, finally break.
Sagittarius. 3 billion years ago, something large hit Western Australia at planetary rearranging speed, and the North Pole Dome crater has been sitting in the outback ever since, possibly the oldest impact structure on Earth. With scientists still arguing about exactly when it happened, you are also a large, fast-moving object with a disputed origin story. Sagittarius and the Pleiades are watching your trajectory this week with a mixture of scientific interest and mild concern. Washington blocked one AI lab from foreign markets the same week China blacklisted 56 companies. And the Cosmos notes that big moves made in haste leave craters that take 3 billion years to fully explain. So this week you aim before you swing. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Sagittarius.
The canceled prophecy quality of clouds drifting above you shows something enormous already happened, and you are still deciding what.
Capricorn. Researchers tracking brain development across your 20s to your 40s found that the changes are not a straight line of improvement, but a series of shifts. Some things sharpening, some softening, the whole architecture quietly reorganizing itself in ways you would never notice in real time. You scan your week the way SETI scans the dark, methodically, looking for the signal that confirms you are on track, and most of what comes back is static, but that is information, not failure. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Capricorn.
Your brain does something your 25-year-old self could not have managed. You solve problem that has been sitting on your desk since spring.
Aquarius. Anthropic spent this week arguing that accumulating enormous power is actually what responsible AI development looks like, which is a sentence that contains its own weather system. And separately, a study confirmed that domestic goldfish released into wild waterways can rewrite entire freshwater ecosystems, cloud the water, break the food web, and reshape everything around them simply by being present. You are this week's goldfish, Aquarius, and that is not an insult. You changed the water just by entering it, and the printer jammed for artistic reasons the moment you walked in. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Aquarius.
One idea you release into a group setting spreads faster than you planned and lands better than you expected, and you will want to be ready.
Pisces. At Vivatex in Paris this month, a whole continent's worth of technologists sat in a room and named their fear out loud, ending up permanently dependent on intelligence built from someone else's values, someone else's assumptions, someone else's version of what matters. You understand this fear in your bones, interstellar fish, because you have spent your whole life navigating a world that runs on frameworks you did not build and would not have chosen. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Pisces.
Something you thought was someone else's story turns out to be yours, told from a different angle, and the clarity is clean, and it is yours.
That is your Cosmic MaybeScope for the week. Every sign covered, every star consulted, approximately 85% of it verified by forces older than your concerns. This is the show that believes in you slightly more than cotton candy windmills. And we stand by that margin. I would close from the beach in Fiji right now, kava in hand, ukulele somewhere in the middle distance, but instead, I am here with you, which is the second best option the cosmos had available. Go have your week. If you beautiful stargazed listeners appreciated riding the cosmic waves together, please like and subscribe. For more cosmic inspiration, check this video's details.